Greetings, dear viewer. This is my happy place, where I spend my spare time. This is where I rid myself of all aches and pains, where I cleanse my fur of all impure, where I sit and scroll. Here I lay and watch. Here I stare and ponder. Have you ever seen a place with more wonder? If it were up to me, every room on earth would be a bathroom. There's no place like home.
People have lived too long without water. So in essence, we cherish whatever water that we can get. Without it, we're pretty much doomed. My name is Hank Stevens, and I'm the Navajo Chapter President.
This is the Navajo Nation, home to the second largest Native American tribal group in the country, covering 27,000 square miles across New Mexico, Utah, and Arizona. 30% of our community lives without running water in their homes, whereas over 99% of Americans don't face this issue. That's around 50,000 people, many of whom just use a few gallons of water per day versus the average non-Navajo who uses 80 to 100 gallons daily. So why does this part of the U.S. live in disproportionate water insecurity?
We're so remote and isolated that some of the infrastructures and some of the funds depletes before it gets to us.
Millions of tons of coal and uranium were extracted from the Navajo Nation over the past century, draining the reservation's largest aquifer, contaminating the water supply, and leaving behind over 500 abandoned uranium mines. For these reasons, the Navajo people are forced to haul water regularly, which could take up to 2 hours round trip and cost them 67 times more than piped water. COVID-19 only adds to the difficulties of the water crisis. How can you stay hunkered at home and frequently wash your hands without running water? This lack of basic infrastructure accelerates the spread of COVID-19 across the Navajo Nation, where the number of cases per capita are more than double the national average.
The Navajo water crisis struck a chord with us at Waterless, as our own story started in direct response to a similar water crisis in Cape Town in 2018. Waterless was created to help the people of Cape Town save water by launching a line of hair products that require no water to work, leaving more water available for other household needs. As we brought Waterless to the US, we noticed a similar water crisis happening right here on US soil. This connection to our roots inspired us to partner with water justice nonprofit Dig Deep to address the issue affecting the Navajo Nation. Dig Deep installs water storage systems and delivers water as part of their Navajo Water Project, an initiative led and managed by local Indigenous community members. Since its debut, more than 300 homes have been equipped with running water. To support Dig Deep's efforts in bringing even more families water, Waterless is donating $50,000 to the Navajo Water Project. But we at Waterless wanted to do more to spread awareness, get more people involved, and encourage further donations to dig deep. That's where you come in. We're launching the hashtag H2O for Navajo campaign to include you in the story for water justice. Join us by taking the water calculator quiz on waterlesshaircare.com to learn about your water use and find ways to cut back. Then, share your results on social media with the hashtag H2O for Navajo. With your shares and donations, you can help bring awareness to the Navajo water crisis. To continue spreading the message, we're also collaborating with Navajo content creators to get the word out about the quiz and encourage others to be mindful of their consumption. Your participation in the hashtag H2O for Navajo campaign helps to raise awareness and support Dig Deep in providing clean water to more Navajo homes.
Water in the Navajo way is very sacred. We don't waste it, we don't abuse it, and we don't take it for granted. We cherish it tremendously.
Navajo Mountain may be remote, but we're not doing this on our own anymore. We're doing this with you.
Always thought that we weren't like the rest, but I guess the world knew we were bluffing. Looking back, we were all that we had. How did that just go and turn into nothing? Now every time that I drink Jack, I get those flashbacks and go down a rabbit hole. Can listen to EXO without you here though, cause that's just miserable. I still get nostalgic when I drive by your apartment, bump into our high school friends, think about what could have been. I still sick. Never waking up, kiss. Cross my heart and hope to die. Never getting better, I'm lovesick. Remember when we said we'd meet up again later in life? With a dog by the beach, little cabin with some trees, oh what a lie. So lovesick. Just a couple dumb kids, lovesick. Never breaking up. Cross my heart and hope to die. Never getting better, I'm lovesick.
New York City, a wide and expansive realm for all to explore. A place for people to expand their horizons and make their dreams come true. But New York can also be a tough and cruel place to live. If you're not careful, it'll swallow you up or leave you behind. So stick with me, and I'll show you not just how to cling on for dear life, but also how to make it in New York. To make it in New York, you gotta have a robust sense of self. And to dress fashionably, preferably in monochromatic or complementary colors. And you gotta have good hygiene so that people will want to be around you. It's also important to be flexible, because when things don't go according to plan, sometimes that can get you down. So it's good to stay agile and limber so that you can take things on. It's also important to connect with yourself spiritually, so that you can stay grounded and remember what you came here for. And part of that is also remembering to be a good person by spreading good messages. And speaking of messages, New York City is a creative place full of ideas and opinions, so you should have some of your own.
But you know, there is this idea that a lot of bad guys do actually finish first, though. You look at somebody like Steve Jobs, right? He was somebody that had no friends. And in many ways, I think people are actually rewarded for being bad people.
I talked to this guy a long time, and he didn't seem to think that human nature is all that good. The city can be tough, but if you want to stick it out, the most important thing is friendship. Finding people you really click with. That's the key to making it in New York. It also helps to dance.